I got to say something. Lightweight, step it aside when we come in. Feel it in your chest, the syllables get pumping. People on the street get panic and start running. Words on loose leaf sheet, complete coming. I jump on my mind, I summon the rhyme I'm dumping. Healing the blind, I promise to let the sun in. Sick of the dark ways, we march to the drumming. Jump when they tell us that they want to see jumping. That I wanna see some fist pumping. List something, take back what's yours. Say something that you know they might attack you for. Cause I'm sick of being treated like I had before. Like a stupid standing for what I'm standing for. Like this war's really just a different brand of war. Like it doesn't cater to rich and abandon poor. Like they understand you in the back of the jet when you can't put gas in your tank. These are laughing away to the bank and cashing a check, asking you to have compassion and have some respect for a leader so nervous in an obvious way, stuttering and mumbling for nightly news to replay, and the rest of the world watching at the end of the day in the living room laughing like, what did he say?
Oftentimes our profession works with people who find themselves in marginalized positions, and so I think a lot of what this movement about is looking at a lot of people who are marginalized, and it's not that the 99% are all marginalized, but certainly those that are part of that 99%. So I think it's our job to be here and to advocate for human rights.
In my living room watching, but I am not laughing, cause when it gets tense I know what might happen. The world is cold, the bold men take action, have to react to get blown into fractions. 10 years old is something to see, another kid my age drugged under a Jeep, taken and bound and found later under a tree. I wonder if he thought the next one could be me. Do you see the soldiers that are out today to brush the dust with bulletproof vests away? It's ironic, at times like this you pray, but a bomb blew the mosque up yesterday. There's bombs on the buses, bikes, roads, inside your market, your shops, your clothes. My dad, he's got a lot of fear, I know, but enough pride inside not to let that show. My brother had a book he would hold with pride, a little red cover with a broken spine on the back. He hand wrote a quote inside, when the rich wage war, it's the poor who die. Meanwhile, the leader just talks away, stuttering and mumbling for nightly news to replay. The rest of the world watching at the end of the day, both scared and angry like, what did he say?
Part of the demands of the protests was for there to be an end to the war and for our resources to be used to meet human and environmental needs. And that's sort of the argument I went towards as well, which is cutting military spending, ending the war so that some of that money can be put towards government programs like universal health care or single parent health care.
This is really a movement about human rights and advocating to grant not some, but all of us the equal opportunities that we as a country claim to be so important and that we as human beings truly need to live a sustainable life. I think this movement really challenges each and every one of us to go back to what should be a simple concept of just taking care of one another.
I don't know that I'm anti-corporation or anti-capitalism per se. I think that's too simplistic, but I think that it's looking at how we can support each other better as a society.
Lay down, lay it down, lay out sweet, lovely on the ground, lay your love track. We're gonna break the monster's back. Hey, hey. Lay down your treasure. Lay it down now, brother.
Politically, a lot of big changes need to happen, like cutting military spending that would be ideal. Also, having a fair tax percentage taken out of the upper 1% who are not being taxed the same percentage as the 99% of us. And that money could go towards these programs too, but those are going to take time. And if we want to start seeing changes now, then we really need to start getting involved as quickly as we can with the people around us.
Stop the Machine was the first political rally or protest that several of us had ever participated in. And what I found most surprising was how peaceful and really forward-thinking so many different people on the plaza were. I spent a lot of my time attending evening assemblies and breakout committees and attending a lot of discussion groups with people from so many different ages and backgrounds, and found it amazing that we could sit there and have discussions and create ideas and solutions about common issues that we all felt needed to be changed.
Are about to dig in. I wonder where's the love? Where is the love? Love and peace.
Of the population seemingly has 99% of the wealth and resources of this country, and that holds true abroad as well. And so, I think it's really exposing that the majority of people in this world don't have a lot of the resources, and that's not okay. And so whether it's capitalism, whether it's social democracies, it doesn't really matter to me. It's just that we have a dialogue about that isn't okay with us, and that we can ask for something different and create something different.
Step out of the ordinary. I can feel my soul ascending. I'm on my way, can't stop me now. And you can do the same, yeah. What have you done today to make you feel proud?
My thoughts on how individuals can get involved is getting involved with your neighborhood or your community, finding people who are either in the process of building a clinic or addressing the needs or the healthcare needs of their neighbors, or maybe even putting one together yourself. These are things that we can do as individuals and as local groups to start making the changes that we want to see.
To me, taking action is really about raising awareness and holding ourselves accountable for what's going on in our political systems, both nationwide and worldwide. And that can mean anything from watching the news to talking to people and really listening to their stories about what's upsetting them and what they're fighting for. And then taking that one step further and understanding how each of those issues affects each one of us as individuals and in our personal lives.
On my way, can't stop me now. You can do the same, yeah. What have you done today to make you feel proud? It's never too late to try. What have you done today to make you feel proud? You could be so many people if you make that grab for freedom. What have you done today to make you feel proud? Yeah, we need a change. Yeah, do it today. Yeah, I can feel my spirit rising. Change. Yeah, we need a change. Yeah, so do it today. Yeah.